Hello students, welcome back to Whiteboard Affiliates. Today we'll summarize the chapter, the supplementary reading on a great matter ever cherished, which is edited by Meha Mathur and Tessie Kaushi. Here is an introduction to supplementary reading. We often come to know from the newspaper accounts how our young soldiers aspire to live and die for our country. They are ready to sacrifice everything. Here is a profile of a young soldier who gave up his life at the age of 25. People live and die, but continue to live forever in the hearts of patriots. Read on to know more and cherish the memory of such great souls. Meaning, whenever we read newspapers, we often come across the news or articles which talks about the sacrifices made by our young soldiers for our motherland. People live and die, but live in the hearts and memories of millions of patriots. In this chapter, we will read about the life story of a boy called Hanifuddin, who sacrificed his life at the tender age of 25. Before continuing this reading, here is a quote: "The sand like life slipped away forever as he continued to live on." Enter the Hanifuddin household or a house, a warm smile will beckon you to step in right. Beckon here is in meaning of call or invite into the home. But that's all the smile can do as it beams from within the confines of a picture frame. Here, confines means a photograph or a picture frame. A mere memory, painful and brave, the smile belongs to the 25-year-old material Lieutenant Hanifuddin. Here, lieutenant is a rank in the army system. As you take a deep breath and try to avoid the pain that comes from knowing of a young life cut short, you will notice a picture of snow capped mountain peaks of the Turtuk sector in Kargil, now called Subsector Hanif in memory of Hanifuddin's bravery. Perhaps Hanifuddin, or Khalifa as his friends called him, knew what he would be able to give to the nation, which probably explains why Hanifuddin, who hailed from a family of musicians, chose to join army. Hailed here means came from. Perhaps Hanifuddin also knew that life for him was short and so needed to repeatedly remind himself of this mission. Mission here, goal, objective, or a purpose. One can only surmise from a flashcard found amongst his belongings which simply said, "We change lives." Surmise here means guess. Fate had ensured that Hanifuddin would battle with hardships from a tender age. When he was just an 8-year old, Hanif lost his father, who had been an artist associated with the National School of Drama. Left to take care of three young boys, Hanif's mother, Hema Aziz, a vocal artist, would often have to leave Hanif and his brother alone as she traveled with the performance wing of the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. Recall Hema Aziz, I had a touring job and was out very often, and the kids became very responsible, getting up and getting ready for the school without me having to tell them. I didn't have to tell them in so many words, but me going to work without excuses gave them the message that one's duty is the most important thing in life. had been an artist associated with the National School of Drama, while Hanif's elder brother, Nafisuddin, went on to become a teacher and was at the J.D. Taylor School, New Delhi, at the time of the tragedy. His younger brother took up composing music on his Casio. Hanif would often team up with him on the drums. Casio here is a musical instrument. An introvert, Hanif began to make friends only by the time he was 14 years of age. Introvert here, a person who is interested in his own thoughts. He would often go out of his way to help people because that gave him him a certain kind of a joy. In fact, this was a quality his seniors recounted when they came to meet him after his death, explains his mother. And he was able to reach out to all. Hema mentions that a 77-year-old gentleman who paid condolences visit to Hanifuddin's house recalled how Hanifuddin has approached him with some queries related to Sufism. Condolences here means an expression of sympathy, especially on the occasion of a death of a person. Sufism here means a religious philosophy that advocates attainment of godhood through prayer and meditation. Simple, strict way of living. Hanif was a student of Kerala school in New Delhi and had applied to the army when he was graduating from Shivaji College, New Delhi. Yet, Hanif didn't know much about the army. The only exposure my sons had was through me, as I had often go to the forward areas of on performance for the Armed Forces Entertainment Wing. However, 6 months into the Indian Military Academy IMA training, the gentle Hanif was changed man. During those days, he used to write to me about how tough the training was. I particularly remember him telling me that they had to take a Missouri bath at midnight. I suppose it was a kind of a cold water bath at midnight, remembers him. Post training, Hanif joined the 11th Rajputana Rifles and was posted at Jaipur, then at Siachen just prior to the Kargil War of 1999. Yet, life for Hanif was always ekdam bindas. He dabbled in the art, sketched very well, made beautiful cord out of waste material, read a great deal, loved playing the drums, which is why the officers at the Raj Rif, as normally called for 11 Rajputana rifles, made him get all his instruments from Delhi and formed the music group called Hanif. While there was not enough time to rise up in the ranks as he had dreamed, another of Hanif's wishes did come true when subsector was named after him. As a young officer, Hanif had once told his mother how a post named the Nansing Post had been named after a brave soldier. So his bravery does live in the air of the cold mountains and on the plains. A scholarship now exists in his name, and the family has started a school in Kulu under the Hanif Foundation. Kulu is a place in Himachal Pradesh. Despite the pain and the loss, Hanif has earned his family a glory that will see him through the years. It is the pride that has made Hema Aziz politely decline the Indian Army's compensation offer of a petrol pump. There are some families whose sole bread earner is gone. They need it more, says this mother of a matriarch. Thank you.